Hello, my name's Lisa and I wanted to show you what I bought at Hobbycraft. I had a lovely day walking round. There's Festa, cat. He might come and intrude in a minute. We're all right for the bit. Had a lovely day going around Hobbycraft with my daughter and my grandson, and I saw some, I can make a quilt with those fabrics, and I need that to finish off a project. I'm looking in weird places because I've turned the camera. I don't know where I'm looking. Bear with. And as I'm going around, I'm thinking, I could do this and I could do that and I could use this for that and that for that. And I thought, well, why haven't I done anything? Why haven't I been doing any crafting? It's because I didn't want to start anything because I wanted to film it. But because I wanted to film it, I wanted it to be perfect. So I haven't started anything. Oh, hang on. We got Festa. And he could get bitey. There's Festa. Festa, show yourself. There you go. He could get bitey if I don't give him something quick. I know, that's not what you want, is it? And at the moment, you are sat on his little table crunch. I have to give him a little, look, I'll show you. I have to give him a little crunch. Move that out of the way. I have to give him a little bit of crunch on the table. That's his mat, obviously handmade by me. That keeps him calm. Otherwise he gets bitey. He can't help it. It's just who he is. All right, that's him having his little munchies. You okay then, mate? He may or may not attack. Who knows? Probably shouldn't do. Right. So, went round Hobbycraft, picking up all sorts of little bits and bobs. I thought, this could be good fun. This year, I could use this. Excuse me. I had that rotten cold. As everybody had that cold. I bet you all have in England. Everybody has had that cold. Well, I've had it. Put my husband in hospital. He did. In hospital, he had to go to casualty. They put him in an isolation ward. Did every kind of test on the poor darling. And then he came home in an Uber. He was all right. So, going round Hobbycraft, and I saw this sketchbook. Just nice square, nothing big and intimidating, not sort of A4 size, A2 size, just a nice square. That's the size of it, nothing intimidating. Sketchbook. And I thought, I'll have that sketchbook. I will have that because I want to do the Johanna Basford course. Is it a course where you learn to draw Inky Wonderlands? I got this off eBay, I think, but I think you can get it off Amazon. Anyway, bookshops, I'm sure Waterstones would do it. You would probably have to, don't be naughty, darling. It would probably have to order it. But yeah. So my plan is I want to go all the way through this and learn how to draw properly because I don't really know how to draw properly. So that's planned. So I thought, awesome. Perhaps we could do that together. A couple of pages together. That's something we could do. Got you. A good boy. So that was project 1. Look at him looking. Look at him looking. What are we doing, Mum? He says. What are we doing? What are we doing, Mum? Do not look at the mess in the background. Have not tidied up. No looking at mess. Just look at cats. So that was one project. Next project I saw, or next thing I needed to complete the project was some watercolour paper. Again, nothing huge. There was so much to choose from. I didn't really know what I was buying, but I thought this was probably the best value. It was about £9 something for 12 sheets. It says 10 by, don't, Festa. Don't. It's not one of those cute cats that you see where people go, isn't he lovely? He'll come over and then he'll bite. He can't help it. Good boy. It's confusing. You can go and sit on the chair Mummy put out for you. So I thought, that's a nice size. That's not intimidating, is it? Because I do a little bit of watercolour. Tinker with watercolouring. But, that looked like you were going to come and get me. But I want to do Christmas cards. I've got an idea for Christmas cards. So I'd like to get on and do them. And I do them at this sort of time of the year, because as soon as it gets sunny, that's it. Oh, there's that. As soon as it's sunny, that's really the end of things. Come on, darling, settle down. I've given you crunch. Settle down. Look, I've given. He's got a chair. Settle on the chair, because other mummy's going to have to tip you onto the floor, and that's going to be unkind, isn't it? And people will see how roughly I treat you without any love. Yeah, I've got to be careful. I've got to be careful. Right. We're in a state now, aren't we? Fester Adams, look what's happened. This is because of you. Right, should we continue? That was nearly Mummy's light. No, that's it now, Fester. Come on, Mummy's doing this. I'm not pandering to you no more. That's it. Go and do what you're doing. See what I mean about? Right, so I was worried that I couldn't start anything because I wanted it to look professional. Yeah, so it's not going to, is it? You're on a book. You're on Lord of the Rings, right? Balanced on top of his crunch pot. Balanced. Not going to happen, is it? Anyway, I want to do Christmas cards and things like that. That's something I would do anyway. And I thought, hey, we could do that together. We could do that together. I'm still looking over there. Can you see that? I need to be looking there. Shout at me every time I do it. So, number 2. Then what else was it? I thought, felt sheets. Look at the colours. I just got green. Oh, that bright, like a yellowy mustard. Terrible lighting. It was good lighting, but it looks like we might have a bit of rain. Just a flat grey, a nice sort of lilac-y plum colour, and another green. Because the other day I decided I like tinkering with felt. This is just Hobbycraft felt. It's not greatest quality. It's all right. It's all right for the money. I do use the felt from Corinne Lapierre. Beautiful quality felt. So I'll show you this in detail later, but I made a sandwich, a felt sandwich. I will show you in detail later. Do you know, I laughed all the way through. As I was making it, I was laughing. I'll show you. How can you not burst out laughing when you're making a slice of Swiss cheese out of felt? Brilliant fun. And when I finished it, I felt so clever. Where are you? Clever. Nice as a kiwi. How much fun is that? So, I did that and it turned out okay. I think. Passable. I think. So the plan now is I'm going to make one of those hungry caterpillars, you know, where you got the caterpillar on a piece of string, whatever, ribbon stuff. And you thread it through the story. It all goes on. A leaf, an ice cream cone, a slice of cheese. I reckon I can do that. So, don't matter. Grandson will love it. That is project number 3. Then I was looking around and I saw this. Look how beautiful that is. It's only a £5. Say only. But I was treating myself. Birthday. Treating myself. I won't undo it because it'll... And then where will we be? Beautiful silver thread. I need that because I want to do cobwebs. And the spider hanging off the cobweb. And the frost. Well, why would you want to do that? Pray tell. Why would you want to do that? Because I watch those Australian slow stitching ladies, Christine from, was it Craft with Christine and To Be Treasured Corinne? And they do that Roxy Journal of Stitchery and all of that. They're doing the big still life at the minute. Well, I can't do that. I'm new to slow stitching, but I want to do it. So I thought, well, I want to do it. Well, what do I know how to do? I know how to do cross stitch. I know cross stitch fabric, how to work it, and I know felt. So I've done felt things on cross stitch because I'm scared to start slow stitching properly in case I do it wrong. See, I pretend that I don't care, but I do. But it's a garden journal, so I thought we could go through that because I've got to finish them. Then I've got to make a book out of calico and put them all in and do a cover. So I think that could be fun. That's just something I've only even thought of sharing that with you, but I thought that's something I've just got to get done, and I'm just going to do for my own pleasure. Well, why don't we do it together? We could, can't we? So that's that thread. Really pleased with that. My daughter got it and put it in. The basket. When I was off with my grandson, pushing they got those little trolley baskets, and he was pushing it round like that. And I went, oh, look what your mum's got. And so I circled back round so I could grab one. Really pleased with that. You know when you get something, you go, yay. Right. Oh, and also, to put the food in to keep it nice, and I got that off of eBay. It's just I've started half stitching it, so it's a bit weird. Can you see it's got, where is it? Shout if you see it. Little hungry caterpillar. I'll make a bag to put the hungry caterpillar food in. And I've also, see, it's going to be lined with calico. My saviour, calico. I love it. Gets me out of all kind of predicaments. This, it's got cherries and oranges and pineapple and kiwi, because he loves his kiwi and strawberry. I'll make a bag to hold, nothing special, obviously. Just basically lined folded fabric, easy for him to pop his little hand in. So when we tidy up at the end of the day, it all goes in here, and that all goes in there. Just teaches him to tidy up and keeps it all in one place. So that's like another little thing to go with that. They were eBay, both of those. But going round, and I've already opened it because I got half excited, there were packs of fabric. And it was just right up my street. Like, I do like sort of muted-y. We'll go through this later. We'll go through it proper. And I thought, my daughter was picking up, going, ooh, Mum, I like that. Ooh, Mum, oh, here it comes. It's back. It's back. Come on, mate. Be a good boy. Go and sit down. You've been fed. You've had your lunch, haven't you? No, you've had lunchtime. You've had it. Oh, you might see something unpleasant. Come on, darling. Go and jump down. You see, he does this, but he can't control himself, and it will turn into a bite. Come on. It's a big boy. Mummy's proud. Mwah. Mummy's proud of you. It overstimulates him if I stroke him too much, and he'll then bite, and then once he's locked on, he can't stop. And then that's not going to be nice on camera. Blood spurting everywhere. So anyway, we've got these fabrics. They were just yummy. So I thought, I have got a quilt top that I made. I like to make, I'm looking to see if I've got, yes I haven't, but it's across my lap. When I make a quilt, see that? I just like squares or hexagons, whatever. I don't go into, I have tried the fancy English paper piecing where you get it all. I found it too difficult. I found it too stressful trying to get it all to meet. I'm not that good. I'm just not. So I just do squares or hexagons. So if I've done that side and Christmas that side, I don't back them. I back them with a quilt. Double the work, but double the, where is it? Oh, Rare Festa, my love. Come on, darling, I know. I know. Come on, nah, come on. No, got to be so careful with him. No, come on, no. We're not doing it, Festa. Oh, we're not doing it, we're not playing. Good boy. Oh, no. One moment. Come on, you're going to go out. Festa. No, darling. Good boy. I know. Good boy, good boy, good boy, good boy, good boy. It's because I'm talking, he doesn't understand why. He was going to be put down because the people that had him couldn't cope with it anymore. He is hard work, but he's lovely and he's worth it, and I love him. And please don't be stressed if you saw him or you saw him go like that. And I have to just remove him, and then he calms down and he'll reset. He'll be fine. He's just chucking me evils, look. Where is he? You see him? He's hiding. He's ignoring his mother. He's there anyway. He won't go far, he'll just sit out there. Then when he comes back in, he'll go straight upstairs for his food. Please don't worry, he's not hurting him. We're the ones that are hurt, we're ripped to pieces. You've had him a couple of years, it's not going to get any better, this is as good as it gets. Right. All those lovely cats you see on these channels, and the people are stroking them and they come and sit on their lap, and that's not going to be Fester. It won't be. So we just have to deal with what we've got with him, won't we? We'll have to just... Oh, bless him. He's all right. Oh, he's gone off. Gone off. That's good. So that's the fabrics. What we're going to do, we're going to make a quilt top. I've already made a quilt bottom. I made it out of some fabrics ages ago. Made, done. Oh, what's that? Made, done. Absolutely fine, sorted. Just waited there for me to do something with it. So I think this will make a lovely top. Also, I'm quite excited because I think this sort of thing, if I cut a strip, definitely that sort of thing and that sort of thing. I think if I cut a strip, I can use that for slow stitching, I've got it in my mind, I want to make a landscape. You see that they're making landscapes with bits of fabric and a tree and a sheep or something. What I fancy doing. So, but I haven't got any fabric that I can make into hills. So maybe that's two projects. Maybe we'll make that top and we'll finish that quilt. Won't be an awful lot of work eventually. But that's another project. Exciting, isn't it? That's all I've got. Oh, I'll show you that. That's the brush I got, because I've only got like really thin brushes. I haven't got proper brushes. That is a 6. Daler Roni round. I think that's what I'm supposed to have to do those lovely strokes. I think. We'll see. He's trying to get in there. Should we let him in? If he bites me, it's your fault. Please do not bite him. Look, there he is. Oh, you coming in, Fester? You coming in? Oh, then. You be a good boy. You can come in, but you've got to be a good boy. You can't be biting. Oh, that's another reason why I have a blanket on my lap, because it just protects me from him biting. Not a way to live, is it? Oh, look at me trying to do this. You're going to all be seasick. I am sorry. I am sorry. I have this blanket. I always have a blanket on my lap because he'll come up to me sometimes, want to say hello, and I go, hello, darling, and then wallop, and then he'll attack. And at least with a blanket, I can put the blanket over him and it will just calm him. It will just chill him out for 2 minutes. Then I can either remove him. He's playing. Then I can either remove him or he calms down. Oh, bless his heart. Bless his heart. I do feel for him, but it is getting better. It is getting a lot better than it was, but it's still not perfect. Still not perfect. Never will be. So we just have to celebrate. I don't know what he's doing in there. He's gone in the cupboard under the stairs. Festa! He's gone in the cupboard. It's a full-time job. It's a full-time job. Now, I did used to have a craft room upstairs. I had my lizard upstairs and my beautiful fish tank I could look at, and I did my craft, and it was all rather jolly and gorgeous. He is ripping out the contents of the cupboard under the stairs. But he did not like me up there. He did not like me sitting up there. And if I tried to sit down and do my craft, he went ballistic. It was awful. We got this table down here. This was not supposed to be craft at all. This was supposed to be a proper dining room table. He will tolerate me here. He will not tolerate me sat there. He will not tolerate me sat there. I can only sit here. And he'll just about cope. So, of course, that's what I do to help to hopefully keep him calm. And he's got his mat with his little food bowl, his little downstairs being a good boy food bowl. Anyway, it's not a cat channel. It's craft. But that's the idea. So I'm going to base these musings that I record on those items, making them together. Perhaps inspiring, doubt it. It'll inspire me to get them done. It'll inspire me to keep going and not go, oh, it's too difficult. Like the drawing, I think I might do like 2 pages and they go, it's too difficult, can't do it. Well, no, I can't do that. If I've said I'm going to do it, I'm going to do it. So it will make me do it, which is brilliant. And I think I liked showing the garden because I am proud of my garden, and I'm playing with my gel bottle here. It just sort of is like, it's not a toy, but it's squidgy, nice. Maybe we'll do in the potting shed. Maybe we'll do that and do bits and bobs that way. That could be fun, couldn't it? I might like that. I might enjoy that. Might have husband corner, and we might go in to my husband's room where he's got his train layout, which I did all of the scenery on. And we might, because he's going to get that out and start working on that. So maybe we'll do that and have husband corner where we do train things. Although it shouldn't be husband corner. I love trains and aeroplanes. If an aeroplane goes over, I'm straight on the tracker to see where it is, where it come from, where it is. Love it. So, what do you reckon? If I can work out where I'm looking, if I can work out what part of the camera I'm looking at, I most probably have recorded this upside down. So that'll be a giggle, won't it? I'll still put it on. Why not? That's fun. People have to do handstands to watch it. Right, so a plan. A plan. Let's do this. Let's do this. It'll be fun. I'm going to catch you later when I start my projects. Bye-bye.